Today we're building a comprehensive cryptographic vault in a single Java class. This isn't a toy example. We'll implement AES-256 GCM authenticated encryption, RSA4096 asymmetric encryption, ECDSA digital signatures, SHA hashing, PBKDF2 password-based key derivation, HMAC message authentication, Diffie-Hellman key change over elliptic curves, and hybrid encryption that combines RSA with AES. Every operation uses Java's built-in cryptography APIs. Today we're building a comprehensive cryptographic vault in a single Java class. This isn't a toy example. We'll implement AES-256 GCM authenticated encryption, RSA4096 asymmetric encryption, ECDSA digital signatures, SHA hashing, PBKDF2 password-based key derivation, HMAC message authentication, Diffie-Hellman key exchange over elliptic curves, and hybrid encryption that combines RSA with AES. Every operation uses Java's built-in cryptography APIs. And we'll test them all in a single demonstration. This is your one-stop reference for production-grade cryptography in Java. We begin by importing the entire Java cryptography architecture, javax.crypto, javax.crypto.spec, java.security, and java.security.spec. We define constants for every algorithm we'll use, AES GCM with 256-bit keys, a 96-bit initialization vector, and a 128-bit authentication tag, RSA with OAEP padding and SHA-256, the elliptic curve SEC-256 are 1, ECDSA with SHA-256, ECDH for key exchange, PBKDF2 with 100,000 iterations, HMAC SHA-256, and a single secure random instance for all randomness. These constants ensure consistency and make the code self-documenting. The first major function is AES encryption. We create a cipher instance using the AES/GCM/no padding transformation. A random 12-byte 4 is generated. The cipher is initialized in encrypt mode with the key and a GCM parameter spec that specifies the authentication tag size. After encryption, we prepend the 4 to the ciphertext and base 64 encode the combined result. Decryption reverses this: decode the base 64, extract the 4 from the first 12 bytes. Initialize the cipher in decrypt mode with the same key and 4, and recover the plaintext. GCM provides both confidentiality and integrity, so any tampering with the ciphertext will cause decryption to fail with an exception. For asymmetric encryption, we generate a 4096-bit RSA key pair using keypair generator. Encryption uses the RSA/ECB/OAEP with SHA-256 NMGF1 padding transformation, which is the modern recommended padding scheme. The plaintext is encrypted with the recipient's public key and base 64 encoded. Decryption uses the private key. RSA can only encrypt messages smaller than the key size minus padding overhead, so for larger messages we'll combine it with AES in the hybrid encryption section. Signatures prove who sent a message and that it wasn't altered. We implement two algorithms. For RSA signatures, we use SHA-256 with RSA. The signer initializes a signature object with their private key, updates it with the message bytes, and generates a signature. The verifier uses the corresponding public key to verify. For ECDSA, we first generate an EC key pair on the SEC-256R1 curve. The signing and verification process is identical to RSA but uses the SHA-256 with ECDSA algorithm. ECDSA signatures are shorter and faster than RSA for equivalent security levels. Hashing converts arbitrary data into a fixed-length fingerprint. We implement SHA-256 and SHA-512 using message digest. The raw bytes are converted to a hex string. We also implement salted hashing. A random salt is generated and prepended to the message before hashing. Salting prevents rainbow table attacks by making identical messages produce different hashes. The salt doesn't need to be secret, just unique per message. Passwords are not keys. To turn a human-readable password into a strong cryptographic key, we use PBKDF2 with HMAC SHA-256. We accept a password and a random salt, then use PBE keyspec with 100,000 iterations, a high count that makes brute force attacks expensive. The derived key bytes are wrapped in a secret keyspec for use with AES. We also provide a generate salt method that creates a 32-byte random salt. This is how you securely store user passwords or generate encryption keys from passphrase. HMAC proves that a message came from someone who knows a shared secret key. We use mac.getInstance, MAC SHA-256. The sender initializes it with the secret key, feeds the message, and gets a MAC. The receiver recomputes the MAC and compares it using messagedigest.isEqual, a constant time comparison that prevents timing attacks. If the MACs match, the message is authentic and unmodified. HMAC is essential for API authentication and session tokens. How can two parties agree on a shared secret over an insecure channel? ECDH solves this. Each party generates an EC key pair. Alice takes Bob's public key and her own private key, and uses key agreement to derive a shared secret. Bob does the same with Alice's public key and his private key. Mathematically, both derive the same bytes. We then hash the shared secret with SHA-256 to produce a 256-bit AES key. In our demo, we verify that Alice and Bob's derived keys match perfectly. Real-world systems combine symmetric and asymmetric encryption. Our hybrid encryption function generates a random AES key, encrypts the plaintext with AES GCM, then wraps the AES key with the recipient's RSA public key. The two components are joined with a pipe character. Decryption splits them, unwraps the AES key with the recipient's RSA private key, and decrypts the payload. This gives us the speed of AES for large messages and the key distribution convenience of RSA. We provide a generate token method that creates cryptographically secure random tokens using secure random and base 64 URL safe encoding. These are perfect for session IDs, API keys, or password reset tokens. We also provide public key to base 64 and private key to base 64 for serializing keys to storable strings. These methods use Java's built-in key.getEncoded, which returns the standard X.509 format for public keys and PKCS number 8 for private keys. The main method runs a comprehensive test of every cryptographic operation. It starts with SHA hashing and salted hashing, moves to HMAC computation and verification, demonstrates AES encryption and decryption, generates RSA keys and performs encryption/signing/verification, does the same for ECDSA, derives a key from a password using PBKDF2, performs an ECDH key exchange between two simulated parties, and finally demonstrates hybrid encryption. At each step, it prints clear output showing the base 64 encoded results and verification status. The demo concludes with random token generation. You now have a complete cryptographic toolkit in a single Java class. This code demonstrates every major primitive you'll need in real applications: symmetric encryption for data, asymmetric encryption for key exchange, digital signatures for authenticity, hashing for integrity, and key derivation for passwords. All of it uses only Java's standard library. You can copy this class into any project and immediately have production-grade cryptography at your fingertips. Understanding these building blocks is essential for any developer working with secure systems.